at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Sarr. C.J. McCollum is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's George, and it's Middleton in at the 4. And for Indiana, Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Andrew Nembhard. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponent you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Sarr.
Get the perimeter. Screen.
And here's Coulibaly. 5 on the clock. Washington needs to get off a shot. George, no good. Indiana on offense. Here's Siakam. Rebound by Middleton. And the Wizards on the break. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, you love to see him pursue the basketball off the miss. Coulibaly gets an extra. Nice.
Over to the left wing. To the middle. Stolen by Sarr. Pass to Coulibaly. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Now here's Mathurin. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Down low, Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Sarr.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so Jackson nails both of them. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Nembhard. Following the score by Washington. Three-pointer Mathurin. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Carrington, he's checked in for Sarr. So hits one and misses one at the line. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Outside Coulibaly. Inside. McCollum outside. Pass to Middleton. Over Jackson. Middleton, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Now Siakam. Outside Mathurin. This one for three. It's rebounded by George.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots. You've not made one of them.
Here's Middleton. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Siakam against George. Siakam, no good.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
It's Carrington on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. Pass to McCollum. Here's Middleton. Shoots over Jackson. And again, it's Washington.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Pacers trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Siakam. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Now, this is where the length of Pascal Siakam makes him so hard to stop. Even with contact, he's able to get through or around.
Now here's George. 17 points in his last outing. It's Carrington on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. Back to George. 3-pointer. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Siakam outside. Nembhard outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wizards leading by 11. Carrington with it, picked up by Mathurin. Middleton outside. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's Walker on the wing, covered by Carrington. George against Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Siakam. And they get it back. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Now Mathurin. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Outside Carrington. Nembhard against McCollum. Coulibaly with a screen on Nembhard. Now here's McCollum, guarded closely. Shoots over Nembhard. And again, it's Washington.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And here's Indiana now. The Wizards making their last shot. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, Benedict Mathurin, that's a nice setup for his teammate. This isn't something he's known for.
Pass to McCollum. Siakam against George. Outside Carrington. And here's Middleton. Indiana with a rebound. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Yeah, they battled at certain points, but once the game started slipping away and they fell behind, they just couldn't get back into it.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Now here's Nembhard. 32 points for him last game against Cleveland.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Here's McCollum after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. There's a screen. Outside Coulibaly. The three is up. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Nembhard. The putback.
And a good job following the play by Mathurin. Effort like that will always be well rewarded.
Washington has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Carrington. Here's Middleton. And counted from 12 feet. Middleton's got 6 points.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And Doris, even in the latter stages of his illustrious career, this coaching staff trusts Chris Middleton to create offense.
Well, one of the reasons you hear that, B.A., is Chris Middleton is the very definition of a solid basketball player. He can play with the ball in his hands. He can get off the ball and knock down shots at a high level. We've seen him under duress of big-time championship moments make every right read. It's never a bad decision to give him the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Shepard, he's checked in for Walker, and T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. Here's Bagley, and he gets it to go from the high post.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Siakam outside. Pass to Mathurin. Blocked!
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Carrington, no good.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
McConnell finds Siakam. Jackson with a screen on George. Siakam in the post. George defending. McConnell from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Shepard, covered by Carrington. Jackson, the screen. Three-pointer Mathurin hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Bagley against Jackson. Here's George. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Now here's McConnell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland. There's the triple. Here's Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Gill. Here's Johnson. He's covered by Mathurin. Kicks it to George. Outside Carrington. From outside the arc. Indiana with a rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at Washington in this one.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Now here's Siakam. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Jackson.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Gill. He's scoreless. Pass to McCollum. Here's Gill. The rebound by Shepard.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there. To
the inside. McConnell passes to Siakam. Oh, George with a steal. Left side, Johnson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
McCollum against McConnell. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Wizards leading by 4. Outside Johnson. Mathering with some nice D. No luck on that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So on the floor for the Wizards, they've got Johnson, Cam Whitmore out there with Kispert. Then there's Carlton Carrington, and it's Champagnie at the center position. Shot clock at 2. Here's Bradley. It's hauled in by Carrington.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
To the paint. Here's Champagnie, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Pass to Bradley. Back to McConnell. Shoots from 14. Yep, that one's good.
This is T.J. McConnell's wheelhouse right here. Carves out a little space in the mid-range. So confident.
Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Both shots good from the stripe. And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
Now here's McConnell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
T.J. McConnell is always probing, does a great job keeping his dribble alive and gets in close.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Johnson on the wing. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Pacers, it's still very early, but they have a mountain to climb in their conference. And of course the Wizards, nipping at their heels in second place and wanting to get that first seed. Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Bradley. Walker comes in for Shepard, and it's Nembhard in for Dennis. And then for Washington, Middleton is checked in for Champagnie. Coulibaly comes in for Kispert, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Johnson. Siakam outside. Over Whitmore. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Siakam.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
And he can't hit the second. And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest.
It's an incredible story, B.A., because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Siakam. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant, second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Here's Carrington. After the basket by Indiana. Pass to McCollum for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. McCollum's got 10 points.
Can't sleep on McCollum, not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Back to McConnell. McConnell with a screen on Coulibaly. Here's Nembhard. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, don't forget, Andrew Nembhard, 6'5". That little bit of contact will not deter him.
Outside Carrington. Back to McCollum. Coulibaly with a screen on McConnell. Here's McCollum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we've watched McCollum over the course of his career. I mean, he just plays with no fear.
McConnell passes to Walker. Now Nembhard. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Walker. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. McConnell from outside knocks down the triple. He has 7.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Outside Whitmore. And here's McCollum. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Back to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Walker sets a screen. Fires from 14. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They've led by as many as 11. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And then for Washington, Sarr comes in for Whitmore. And it's Johnson in for Carrington. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam for 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Siakam's got 9.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Middleton outside. Back to McCollum. Over Jackson. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Siakam finishes off the break.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Sarr up top, defended by Jackson. Sarr passes to McCollum. Sarr with a screen on McConnell. Throws it up high. Sarr misses. Indiana leading. McConnell outside. Back to Siakam. Pass to Jackson. Back to Siakam. Shoots over Sarr. Siakam, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Outside Johnson. Now Middleton. Shoots over McConnell. And it's Middleton, that time on the assist by Johnson. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, that's butter. I mean, Middleton with one of the smoothest jump shots in the league.
Outside Walker. Siakam looking it over. Siakam missing again. The Wizards have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Sarr passes to Middleton. Outside Johnson. Down low. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Nembhard against Coulibaly. Nembhard left side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Sarr. It's his first trip to the line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Timeout charge to the Pacers. Show some love and clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana Pacers.
Mathurin's checked in for McConnell. And the Wizards making a change here as well. George is checked in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
What you love about Andrew Nembhard is you can play him at either guard position. You know that defensively he is going to guard every single night. And maybe the best thing, guys, he is not afraid of big spots.
Nembhard hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Coulibaly. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Nembhard against McCollum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And McCollum doesn't back down from anyone, including inside where he challenges defenders.
Washington shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw, no good.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Nembhard's got 7 now in this quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Johnson. Back to McCollum. And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 16 points. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Mathurin. On the wing, Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Johnson. Back to McCollum. Middleton against Jackson. Middleton, no good. Indiana leading by 3. Siakam in the post. Coulibaly defending.
He's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Nembhard against McCollum. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Over Walker. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Siakam against George. Siakam, right side. Jackson. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. 13 points in the game.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Coulibaly finds McCollum. George, a screen on Nembhard. For 3, McCollum. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's an 8-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Middleton against Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Siakam goes in, and then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity. Pretty.
The Wizards trail by 9. Johnson on the wing. Back to McCollum. And another shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Siakam outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play and ahead, leading by 9. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Hawks, no one's picking them. Maybe if they play mistake-free ball, they'll have a chance, but a slim one at best.
I'm sure someone in the world is picking them, right? Maybe not. Who knows? And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Indiana Pacers.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And the Pacers with possession here. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Now here's Siakam. Now Mathurin. Outside Walker. Takes a 3. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he lobs it up top. Mathurin with a steal. Inside. Shot blocked.
Man, terrific defense by Coulibaly. That's a big-time block.
Sarr misses. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 9-point game. A good look from Mathurin. And Indiana misses again.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Mathurin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard, Doris.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, BA. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
Now here's Mathurin. 5 points in the game. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
McCollum against Nembhard. Middleton outside. Sarr with a screen on Siakam. Looking to get it going. And again, Washington, no good. Pacers leading by 11. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Clock at 6. Back to Nembhard. The three is up. Rebound Washington. Coulibaly's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
McCollum with a screen on Jackson. Here's Middleton. Here's Coulibaly. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Coulibaly's got 5 points.
This is why Coulibaly's coaches and teammates encourage him to be assertive, especially operating off the catch.
Coulibaly against Mathurin. Back to Siakam. No good that time. Good D by Middleton. The Wizards trail by 8. Sarr passes to McCollum. Middleton outside. Pass to George. Here's McCollum. Shoots over Nembhard. McCollum's shot is off.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Just jamming it down. Pascal Siakam.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Middleton outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Intelligent play by Middleton. Now, he does what he can to ensure he gets fouled while in the act.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A look at the best first-year players when it comes to three-point shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
It's both from the stripe. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Outside Mathurin. Nembhard, a screen on Coulibaly. Siakam outside. Over Middleton. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Mathurin. Siakam's got 21 points in the game. McCollum, the pass to George. Outside Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Back to Middleton. Pass to McCollum. Deflected by Nembhard. Indiana leading by 10. Now Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Middleton. Siakam, pass to Jackson. He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
2 shots. Isaiah Jackson.
And he makes a first. And Washington making a change here. Carrington's checked in. He does not get the second one. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 11. Shot's good by McCollum.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Ryan, back over to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Outside Carrington. Nembhard against McCollum. George, a screen on Nembhard. McCollum on the wing. He's got 18. Just 3 to shoot. Over Nembhard. And a jumper from the wing offline.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Siakam. It's stolen by Coulibaly. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Coulibaly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Coulibaly gets a step on the defense, and good night, folks. Out in transition.
And here's Jackson. Jackson with a screen on George. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Wizards trail by 11. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Pacers making a switch here. Robinson Earl's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Johnson, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Outside Carrington. Goes up at the stripe. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 8.
What an unselfish play. Carrington looking to get others involved.
Here's Nembhard. And Indiana again with the bucket.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Outside Johnson. George outside. Johnson against Walker. 6 to shoot. Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. Misses from close range.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Nembhard. Now Matherin. Jackson with a screen on Coulibaly. And the dunk by Jackson.
Tremendous read right there by Benedict Matherin. As he gains experience, that court vision really coming along nicely.
Outside Johnson. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 10.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Nembhard. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. The Wizards trail by 11. Middleton up top. Pass to Coulibaly. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Koulibaly's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, tremendous finish by Koulibaly. That free throw line and down, that's his comfort zone.
Nembhard against Koulibaly. Nembhard, the pass to McConnell. Here's Robinson Earl. Left side Mathurin. Shoots over Johnson. And Indiana again with the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's Washington with the ball. The Pacers making their last shot. Middleton with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Johnson. And again, it's Washington converting.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's McConnell. 7 points in the game. Nembhard for 3. Rebound Washington.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Bradley comes in for Walker, and it's Shepard in for Nembhard. Indiana leading by 6. Pass to Bradley. Here's Shepard, covered by Johnson. Takes it inside, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Whitmore. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. Johnson with a bucket.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
McConnell passes to Bradley. Now here's Mathurin. To the left wing. Some nice passing by Indiana here. McConnell outside to the inside. Here's Bradley. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:05 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Middleton. And again, it's Washington.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
McConnell looking around. Outside Mathurin. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Outside Mathurin. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Carrington. Wizards trail by 6. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The 11-footer. And no good. Carrington's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Shepard. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Again, Indiana. And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Whitmore, Carlton Carrington out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Johnson, and it's Champagnie at the 5. Now here's Johnson. Can he keep it going? Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Robinson Earl. Puts up a 3. McCollum pulls it in. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. Outside Whitmore. Outside Carrington. And here's Johnson. Shoots over Shepard. The shot by Johnson, no good. Pacers leading by 8. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Siakam left side. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Pacers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. One shot.
Wizards trail by 11. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Siakam against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Siakam. Indiana leading by 11. Pass to McConnell. Now Siakam. Connects on the 17-footer. Siakam's got 28.
Yeah, Siakam doesn't get a ton of recognition for that mid-range game, but this is a legit 3-level score.
Outside Carrington. And here's McCollum. He's marked by McConnell. The Wizards with another miss. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And they recover it. Siakam, pass to McConnell. Here's Bradley. Driving in. And that one is hammered home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Jackson, he's checked in for Bradley. Sarr's checked in for Washington. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up. Going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Robinson Earl's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, stolen by Sarr. Pass to Whitmore. Can they get it? And the 3-pointer goes.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
McConnell outside. The 3. Sarr pulls it in.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Here's Champagnie. There's McCollum with the 3. Sinks the tray. McCollum's got 21 points in the game.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Siakam, left side. Oh, Siakam gets up for the jam.
How about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
Pass to Sar. Back to Carrington. The three. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That's going to send T.J. McConnell to the line. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore, and Indiana with some changes. Mathurin comes in for Robinson Earl, and Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Shepard. And then for Washington, Chris Middleton's checked in for Champagny. George comes in for Whitmore, and it's Bilal Coulibaly in for Carrington.
What you love about T.J. McConnell is he is a smart, tough-nosed player. He is somebody you can trust to run your offense. You can trust him to bring it nightly on the defensive end. He has carved out such a tremendous role in this league.
Pass to Middleton. Excellent D there from Siakam.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Mathurin. And Indiana misses again.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
It's George on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. Washington moving the ball around. Jackson with it. McCollum covering. Jackson, the pass to Mathurin. Six on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 16.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Middleton. He's covered by Siakam. And that one, good.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
McConnell against McCollum. Siakam outside. And they pick up 2. Siakam's got 32 points.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Sar against Jackson. Middleton up top. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like this from Middleton, using his height inside to generate points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. And he sinks the second.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Nembhard outside. Misses the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's McCollum. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got 23.
And that's a savvy move from McCollum. A defender doesn't know what to do with moves like that.
Pass to Walker. Now here's Siakam. Middleton covering. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Jackson with a screen on McCollum. Pulls it from the top of the key. And Indiana again with the bucket. Wizards trail by 15. Middleton outside. Pass to Sarr. And stolen by Jackson. Here's Siakam. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Gathering passes to Nembhard. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nembhard has such great feel in pick and roll action, creating shots for his teammates. Nicely done.
Pass to Middleton. Sarr with a screen on Siakam. Middleton from the outside. The Pacers pull it in. Mathurin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right wing. Middleton against Siakam. Walker passes to Mathurin. And here's Siakam for 3. McCollum pulls it in. McCollum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Sarr a screen. A clear look from McCollum. And another miss by Washington. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Mathurin passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, the skill you must have in today's NBA is playing in pick and roll. Benedict Mathurin right there does such a good job.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Wizards trail by 19. McCollum, the pass to Sarr. From 9 feet, it's good.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
Indiana has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. So nice passing by Indiana here.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
You know, after a long and painful streak of losses, they needed this pick-me-up. He showed that it's never too late to play hard and get back in the win column. McCollum finds Coulibaly. Back to McCollum, to the middle. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Yeah, with his 6'7" height and consistent shot, Chris Middleton is so tough. I mean, we're seeing another big night from him.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Siakam. Clock at 6. Nembhard fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. Coulibaly against Nembhard. Now George. Let's loose for 3. Siakam there for the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Mathurin outside. Middleton against Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Middleton. Now Jackson. McCollum with a steal. In transition. Middleton looking around. From downtown. It's off.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pacers.
They never gave up when they were down earlier, forced their way back into this game, and look at them now.
And this one was all about desire. The perseverance of never doubting your teammates or the game plan. I mean, I love what they did here tonight.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Here's Nembhard following the score by Washington. Rebounded by Sarr. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Now McCollum. Six to shoot. Middleton outside. For three. Rebounded by Jackson. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.